Hello guys, this is my predictions for UFC 330, going to be headlined by Islam Makhachev against Ian Garry. This is one of the long-awaited tournaments of the year, and it's between two of the very best in the welterweight division. Islam is the current champion. A two-weight division champion, even though it's not simultaneous. And Ian Garry is one of the best welterweight you have out there. So this is going to be very interesting. Islam Makhachev is on a 19-fight win streak, and he's going to defend his title, his new title, in the new division that he finds himself. And why Ian Garry, the only loss on his record was against Shavkat Rakhmonov. And after that fight, Shavkat has been incapacitated all this while. So this is going to be very, very interesting, interesting event. So you start with the early preliminaries. I can only see just one early preliminaries here between Rafael Tobias and Lucas Fernando. Yeah, I don't know much about these guys. They have similar records, but I suppose it's going to be a good one with the light heavyweight. Then you go on to the preliminary cards. Yeah, the two fights here, they are quite interesting, between Jeremiah Wells and Mikhtibek Orobai. Yes, this is a very, very interesting fight. And the welterweight, Jeremiah Wells is a very stout, strong wrestler, and he's not so tall, but he's going to be fighting a chain wrestler in Orobai, and I think Orobai is a more complete fighter, and I think Orobai, because of muscle mass, would eventually fatigue Jeremiah Wells, and I give it to Orobai to win. Then for the catchweight fight between Charles Johnson and Eduardo Chapolin, Chapolin has a very, very good record, but Charles Johnson is on the rise, and I think with the speed of Charles Johnson and his very, very crisp boxing, I think he's gonna get out a win. I don't know so much about Eduardo Chapolin, but I think Charles Johnson, if he's not fighting any of these very top contenders, has a very huge chance. So my bet is on Charles Johnson. Now to the main card, a list of very, very good fights, starting with the welterweight division with Neil Magny and Ramiz Brahimaj. I think Neil Magny is on his way out. My thinking is that Brahimaj would emerge victorious, because Neil Magny is very limited and is quite old. So I see a victory for Ramiz. I mean, I like Neil Magny, but I see Ramiz winning. Vincent Luque versus Trishan Gore. Luque is just too experienced for Trishan Gore. I don't think Trishan Gore has got what it takes to give Luque a problem. Dante Johnson against Eric McCornicle. I don't know so much about these guys, but Dante Johnson seems to be the one that has a cleaner record. So I'll give it to Dante Johnson. Chidi Unjokwani will be fighting Joel Alvarez. Wow, this is going to be a very tough one for Chidi Njokwani. Njokwani has been on a slide recently, and Joel Alvarez is a very, very dangerous opponent. Chidi is not good on his back. His wrestling defense is a bit poor, is porous, so I see Joel Alvarez winning this one. Okay, Edson Barbosa against Esteban Ribovic. Edson is a very, very fast guy and is experienced. Ribovic is very durable, and my bet is on Edson. I'm betting on experience to take the day. Then the next fight is Mansour Abdul Malik against Dustin Stolzfus. This is another very, very difficult one to score. These are two relatively new guys, and I'm not sure who I'll pick on this one. So can go to anybody. Jalen Turner is returning against Kai Fernandez. Apart from some of the very best fighters in the game, Jalen Turner can always stick on anybody. So I want to give the fight in favor of Jalen Turner. Okay, Mackenzie Dern against Gillian Robertson. Mackenzie Dern is the champion, and Gillian Robertson is a very fierce contender. So Dern is going to be defending her championship for the very first time, and I think she's very determined. She's an excellent jiu-jitsu practitioner. Her boxing has also improved lately. She's aggressive. So aggression, boxing, and jiu-jitsu. I don't see Gillian Robertson winning this one. I think Gillian is going to fall short again. If she wins, it's going to be very, very rare. The odds are in favor. So anybody who's going to bet, put your bet on Gillian Robertson anyway. But I think Mackenzie Dern is going to win. Then finally, Islam Makhachev against Ian Garry. They both have a single loss on their records. Islam Makhachev, excellent fighter, 28 victories, 1 loss, and 0 draws. Ian Garry has 17 victories, 1 loss, and 0 losses. Islam is by far the most well-rounded fighter on this roster. Machado Garry is a very rare fighter. He always finds a way to win. He's very long. He maintains very good distance, and he has good boxings and good kicks. So, same with Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev will most likely come forward. He has the best wrestling, I think, in MMA currently, and he's a 2-division champion. So Islam, the confidence sticks out for me, even though Ian is also trying to tell you that he's very confident, but the confidence sticks out for me for Islam Makhachev. So I want to pick Islam for this fight. I think he's going to win. So what do you guys think? So that's my prediction for this event.